Hey everybody!
I'm Adam.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will, and we are
Working Title,
baby!
Skål!
We're back with
back.
Vikings. Episode, what is this, 12?
12.
12?
Dose!
2 of part 2.
Two of part
episode
two.
12 of the whole final season.
It's called All Change, right? All Change?
All rise.
All Change.
All change.
Last on, we had the fate of a character decided, Bjorn Ironside, and he is no longer with us. Rest in peace, Ironside.
Rip.
But what a great way to go out.
King of all Norway.
Yeah, he
King
went
of the
out
Kings.
Like a true king.
Yeah. It was a really good episode. I'm really sad to see him gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
And I think I can speak for everyone when I say we're really curious to see where it's going to go now.
Yeah.
Because our main character is no longer with us.
Would you say he redeemed himself at the end?
Did he need to redeem himself?
I think he's
kept
talking
saying
about, like...
he had so many wrongs in his life.
I think he was
Or
just talking
regrets.
about, like, being a shit father.
Yeah,
and both of them. But, like, he doesn't... Well, yeah, shit father. He let his kids, like, just... The one died, and he's, like, just having sex while the body's rolling down the river.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know if going out like that necessarily cleanses your past. However, if he was trying to prove himself a Viking in the end, he definitely did.
yeah.
He went out
Yeah.
like every Viking claims they want to go out in battle, and he took it like a champ.
And probably led to a victory.
Yeah.
But we don't know.
And I think they actually did say that. They said when Gunhild was saying the Battle of the Ruse, whatever they are. So
They had victory for the day, right?
the question is, how far ahead are we now after that?
The actual question is, did he last longer than Boromir?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah, he did.
I think he did.
Well, I guess they cut, so we never got to see it. We don't know if he gets to have his
He definitely did.
Aragorn moment talking to Gunhild.
Nah, dude, he was...
Boromir took 3 arrows and then fell to his knees.
Yeah, but
And Bjorn took 4 and pulled out a sword and held it up.
was it 4?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
he took 4.
But even still, Boromir was alive after Lurtz and Aragorn. Remember?
That is true.
He
And he
talks to Aragorn.
actually did get to talk.
Yeah, but also you gotta remember that Bjorn
Bjorn's
was
like,
stabbed. Bjorn was stabbed. In
Oh,
the
that's
gut,
true.
too.
Bjorn was stabbed too.
With like,
all right, fine.
yeah, screw Boromir.
Fuck you, Boromir.
Boromir.
No, we don't.
We're gonna get started, so guys, if you like Vikings, make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you want to see us do more Vikings content, because we're definitely watching it whether you're here or not. So if you want to watch and be a part, make sure you hit the button, hit the notification so you know you're the first one to see when these things go up. We're gonna be watching other shows as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Anime, TV shows, movies in the future.
This is not a market substitute. If you have not seen Vikings, go watch it on Amazon Prime. Then come back to our channel and watch our reaction, baby. We're gonna punch it.
Before we get started, guys, please do not leave any spoilers. We know you guys are excited,
Yeah.
just like us, but we are watching this on a week-to-week basis, 1 episode a week. So just make sure in the comment section that you write about what you enjoyed about this episode or the episode before or anything prior, so that us who monitor the channel don't have to be spoiled in the process, okay?
So sip your lips, you bastards. I'm still shocked that he died in the first episode.
It's a fake out to the fake out.
We saw his body.
Fake out.
He was mummified.
Yeah.
Dude, she's a tank. He
Or
had
maybe
3.
it was 3.
And a sword stab, so he wins.
Yeah, sword step's still pretty fatal.
Screw you, Boromir.
This is the Ruse hideout.
I still love that
Oh, yeah.
Ivar rides a chariot.
Are we in Russ though?
No, it's gotta be somewhere in Scandinavia.
I mean, it could be just not during the winter. I don't know.
Oh,
it
they
is,
are
it is.
back.
We are back.
They went all the way back
They went
home.
all the way back?
That's weird.
So they got mollywopped,
Yeah.
like, real bad.
He was pissed.
Oh, that feels so good though. I like seeing him after a loss.
I'd be a little scared for Ivar and Vitzerk, though. This girl. I still don't get what is up with her.
I forgot about her.
Yeah.
She's so hot. I love her with her black hair versus the blonde. Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't, like, in his frustration of losing, just didn't decapitate some random person.
Well, now he has to be a little bit kinder so that people just don't overthrow him, I feel.
After going to fight like a needless battle and lose. Like they didn't
And
have
lost.
to go. Yeah.
People might sense he's weak for the first time.
Why are they pushing?
He also needs a new lieutenant. Gunhild decapitated that dude.
I do like that these two are together, though. I like the brothers being close.
Got to now. They're all they got.
Yeah.
I like this setup. That's so cool.
We were defeated by that man,
I don't understand.
but it appeared in front of his army, like the resurrected Christ. It'll never happen again.
Odd.
I'm just so happy that he took an L.
Yeah.
So happy.
Is this crazy Icelandville?
I don't know. They look a bit crazy. Yep.
Yeah. Here it is. Real
Odin.
Ragnar.
real or fake Christian, not sure.
Floki, question mark?
Oh, is he going to tell him about Bjorn instead?
Here I am. Your brother is dead.
Oh, gosh.
Her ex-husband.
I was gonna say, so like, what's gonna be the story of Kattegat now? We have Gunhild, but the first time really without any Ragnar relation.
He has a nest.
That's dope.
It is.
That's really
I
cool.
like it.
Why? Dude, this poor kid.
Who is this kid to the Ruse guy anyways?
He's like the heir to the land or something.
It's his nephew.
Yeah. He has a higher claim.
The kid or?
The kid. Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's,
think
it's the only reason he's alive.
he's like a prisoner of war.
Who's his dad? Do we
I think
know?
his older like
the
old
one
legs.
the one that died.
His
That they-
dad?
Yeah, the one that died last season that he poisoned.
It would be if Renly or Stannis captured Joffrey.
But they're related.
Yeah. Yeah, if Joffrey. Yeah.
Your age of innocence is over, gone. I will no longer protect or shield you from the harsh realities of life.
You made him burn a guy alive, so I feel like you kind of took his innocence already, but... like, really? This guy's nuts, dude.
There were two battles. The first, near Vestfold, Bjorn was badly, almost mortally wounded. That night, Bjorn breathed his last. A great miracle happened. And the Ruse, having heard of his demise, were shocked and terrified to see him actually alive.
Look at Uwe.
He's so happy.
Believing him to be a ghost. Those superstitious creatures, they fled before him, and they never returned.
I don't know what to say. I do.
Skull.
You're this far away, but
Dang it.
I want to pay tribute.
Can I share?
Salute the life of my brother Bjorn. Many a time on the battlefield, I looked to him for leadership. He is now in Valhalla with Ragnar, so there's no need to be sad. Fill up your horns, and let's drink to the great Bjorn Einstein. He was my brother, and he was your brother. Bjorn.
Bjorn!
Bjorn. Let's go. I'm gonna cry.
Me too, I'm getting emotional.
Bjorn.
Bjorn! Bjorn! Skull!
Celebration.
Victory 6.
Alright, now we got Eric. The new king of Kattegat.
I know, does he become
Yeah,
king
honestly,
now?
probably.
Him and Gunhild.
And Blonde Girl.
He was the one who was seriously getting with Gunhild in the last season, helping her out when she was hurt.
Yeah.
Who was making out on the throne? Did you see
saw
that?
Yeah.
All these objects were alive when Bjorn was alive.
Oh.
They lived in his presence. Let me give you his sacred ring.
Wow.
To him? Wow, that's
He would
awesome.
have wanted that.
Oh.
Really?
Thank you. The people must elect a new ruler.
Oh gosh.
Ubba would be the natural successor to Bjorn, but he is not here. But you
Don't think he wants it.
Yeah.
are Bjorn's wife. Proved herself again and again in battle.
Dude, she chopped that dude's head off.
Yeah.
You can good advice, you are clever,
Yeah.
Swing.
and you are beautiful, Gunhild. And you're Bjorn's wife. We're popular by association.
Right.
I have no desire to be queen.
You cannot decide your own fate,
Yeah.
for it is already written.
Don't Jon Snow this. You have to.
I don't want it.
It seems there is a vacancy in Kattegat.
Oh gosh.
That's how he's gonna try and get rid of him at this point.
Why don't you sail back with your wife and 2 children and claim the throne? And I will remain here in Iceland.
See?
As king.
He never wanted to be king of Kattegat. He hated the burden of kingship, and he despised those who would betray any principle or person just to seize the crown.
That's right. Tell him.
Hope you're not like that shit.
Put him in his place. Awkwardly walk away. Shit. Get rid of Uba for me.
What's
please.
up with these two?
They're scheming. They want to
they're
be
hiding
They want to
some-
be in
I
control.
know.
Of
I just
this.
want to know like how that guy falls into it.
Yeah, everything about this like just is so uneasy
Yeah.
of what's going on in Iceland and you know Golden Land, Greenland almost. What?
Hey.
Should have known.
What is real now will not be real tomorrow.
Great.
Don't listen to all the voices. There are too many voices.
And he's gone.
I hate that he's always like sweating or crying. You can't tell which is which.
Crying with no eyes.
Ugh.
There are so many voices.
Yeah, I don't understand. He said don't listen to any of them.
I feel like that's what it's like implying. Like, don't trust what people want you to do or something.
Oh god, what are they doing? Digging
I don't
graves?
know. I don't like this. Talk about uneasy. This is where I feel uneasy.
True, this place too. Yeah.
It's very eerie. He's so pissed that he lost.
They are the most important officers in our army.
See?
Why are they digging a ditch?
Yeah, they're all gonna get stabbed and pushed in.
I don't want to watch.
You have to, kid.
They ran from the battlefield like cowards.
Didn't you?
Pretty much.
I didn't see you fight.
They don't deserve to be spared.
Officers, one of them looked like a kid.
Maybe a young officer.
Yeah. Getting hit with maces. Oh, you know what? They might light him on fire too.
Gosh, dang.
Oh, God. Savages. Yep.
Show them what you will do to traitors.
Stab you. Ugh. Just kill this guy. Shove it in his neck.
Look out.
Oh, he's too far away.
Please!
Yeah, I'm with you. He should have just.
Yeah, but you know the guy. He's too smart. He even took like a 6-foot step away from the kid.
Oh, that one is still moving. Back there.
Yeah, you can't even try to fake pretend dead because they were going and stabbing the bodies.
Or just beating you with the mace,
Mace, yeah.
again. Yeah.
Just breaking your bones, not even killing you.
Ugh.
Slow death.
I forgot how visually disturbing this show can be at times.
You're ambitious. What would you expect in return for your support?
That's what I was gonna say. Why are you here, man?
Some token of friendship. You know how much I admire you. I want to be honest. Honest about my desire for you.
He likes her.
Fair enough. And you could use a good man who actually loves you. Won't cheat on you like Mr. Bjorn, sir.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Once this dude gets power,
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
This fucking show.
It's true.
Men!
Yeah. Dicks.
Be careful, my brother. The Ruse are not like us.
Yeah, because you guys don't kill or murder on
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I know.
score.
I'm not
Ivar.
like us. Whatever.
You know, I wasn't, melting a cross and pouring it down people's throats.
Go away, you filthy peasant.
I have a story to tell.
I told you to go away.
Listen to my story.
The brother.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm Steer.
Dear.
I have good news.
I came to tell you that I'm almost ready to challenge Prince Oleg. When we have captured the garrison, I expect you and Prince Igor to join me. I entrust you with the bonus to safely convey the prince to Novgorod. It will not be easy. Oleg is afraid now.
Oh boy.
He'll become desperate. You, this great land.
It blows my mind that like Ivar is like the good guy in the story, but like
Great sir.
Of course.
Is this a brothel?
Yeah.
We were thrust upon each other. I didn't know anything about you.
Now I want to thrust upon you, man.
Very poor choice of words.
he's gonna fall for this BS.
I like Vikings. I would like to have a bodyguard of Vikings.
Dear
I
Lord.
would trust you more than my own clothes.
I can't.
It's just poppy seed.
Seeds from the poppy.
Yeah.
Alright, what snake is he gonna see this time?
Dude, yeah, that was so sick.
Oh.
You're the snake!
Oh, old school.
Looks like
school.
Looks like a dwarf. A dwarf from the Iron Hills.
Oh god.
Really the land that you want to be king.
Hits him over the head.
But I do know we need to trust each other. We need you to come with us to help us to furnish a second bomb.
This is some Tyrion shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's. So what's her story gonna be now? Please don't make it just more conniving.
Don't mean to disturb you.
It's alright.
Why did she just cover that up?
Yeah.
What was that?
Was it like intestines?
It is hard to accept.
That is beautiful
Gun is
view.
gone. It was terrible when Gunhild lost the child she was carrying.
Oh gosh.
Sadly, I think the legacy of Ragnar Lothbrok and Bjorn Ironside should live and continue.
This guy. This guy, of course.
I would like to be queen.
Oh fuck.
I know.
Told you.
Figure.
This fucking guy.
Just get a break.
Can we get a decent man on this show?
You were hoping to return to Kattegat as a king, weren't you? What did you look like? This Freydis.
Exactly like you with blonde hair.
And how can I prove it to you?
No. Don't do it!
Always so steamy.
There you go.
She just pulled off her hair and she was blonde underneath. Like, oh! And I braided it!
She is so beautiful. It hurts me.
Yeah.
Literally hurts me.
That takes a lot of willpower to turn her away.
Because he knows that she's a devil! Incarnate!
She's Loki.
I don't understand.
Would you like to know ruler of Kattegat?
I feel like he's just pinning them against each other
Want
so
to
he
know
can just
if
be
you
like,
understand.
just pick me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll marry both of you. We can all be in power or something stupid like that.
Except for this.
What is this?
I am carrying Bjorn's child.
You were...
Sure it's not Harold?
It's definitely Harold.
Yeah.
Oh. Conniver!
It's definitely Harold's, and she knows that.
Yeah.
Oh, you conniving.
But forgive me.
Oh, she's gonna
I
say.
remember you told me that you were raped by King Harold.
Yeah.
So perhaps the child you carry is his.
The great pretender.
I knew I was pregnant before Harold raped me.
Oh, come on.
This is Bjorn's child.
This is also
This is
yucky.
when it starts. This is when it starts.
I just want to go take a bath. I hate this.
Oh shit.
Ugh.
Fitzurk. He's the new right-hand man.
I hope it's just a ploy. I
New
hope
lieutenant.
this is the first time he finally honors his name and doesn't fall prey to this stupid stuff.
He's high as fuck.
Dear
He's
Lord.
cooked.
Lady Catherine would like to see you.
What? Now?
Yes.
What now?
Who?
My lady something.
Dear Lord.
I'm
She
sure
called him King Ivar.
Dear Lord. He didn't fall prey. Don't kill him.
she's gonna be butt ass when he
Yeah.
walks in that room. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
It's Vikings.
There's gonna be a lap dance.
It's gonna be
That's what I
like
was just about
it's
to
gonna
say
be
that.
like how they first met, where she just walked
Yeah,
in.
that's me.
Dear
Oh,
Lord.
Christ.
Oh my god! Why? Vikings, why?
Ik kan meer vredes.
Oh God!
Persoon ikke selv.
I can't, eh?
Why sit down? Just leave.
Prata.
He smelled some of Vitzerg's
Yeah.
stuff. It was a
Well, he's
trick.
also been drinking.
But he's...
Yeah.
Well.
It's weird that I feel bad for Ivar right now.
Oh. Well, you definitely can't put this on the YouTube.
I can't.
What, is he now able to get this up?
Yeah.
Like, what? What is going on?
This is drama at
Going to bed.
Kattegat and Russ in Iceland. And hair
God,
changes.
I thought that was fucking Thor from Marvel.
Chris
Do you
Hemsworth.
want
Yeah.
to come with me?
Dear, this episode.
What is going on? Why? Sex. Going to Pound Town, baby. Let's get it.
Copy strike.
I know that deer is still alive.
Oh.
Please tell me.
He came here.
Dude, oh my god.
Why is he?
That his army is assaulting him.
It's Loki.
You simp!
It's straight up Loki.
Fall for like this, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I'd struggle to turn that down.
Run away.
Simp. This is what ruined Jon Snow, man.
Yeah.
I know.
Man, he dipped already.
He seriously
Are you
leave.
not going to stay?
It would be bad if the voters saw us together.
Gunhild, this is a
I
sign.
suppose.
We will talk soon.
Of course.
He just got his rocks
Yep.
off, and that's it.
Sign of a cheater.
And go smoke a cigarette now.
What is it you really want?
Yeah.
I'm thinking now.
Damn.
Is
She
that the
gave up.
episode? Is that the episode?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Dang!
She gave up.
Wow, hold on.
Man.
All change, I don't know what. I guess everybody was just taking off clothing and changing their hair this episode.
Yeah.
That's what the all change was.
Yeah.
The episode of Treachery and the big sex.
Yeah.
Loki had a big part in this episode.
Oh, I was like Floki. Oh, Loki.
God of mischief.
Loki just making everybody fall for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, this episode was just literally everybody conniving everybody else.
Yeah.
All with their little deeds.
Uba and his gang.
Yeah.
Vitzerk, Oleg,
Yeah.
Ivar,
Yeah.
and Prince, Igor, Eric, Gunhild.
And what's her face? The other one.
I feel bad that we don't know her name.
Eh.
I mean, she got introduced out of nowhere, so I can't help it. They introduce new characters all the time. So, follow up to last episode. How do you guys feel about this one? I mean, I personally like it. I mean, it feels very
good.
It feels very Vikings.
I'm more invested in Uba's story now.
Compared to like more so than the others,
Yeah.
or just like in general, you think it's a better idea.
Just it's better than the other ones right now.
Interesting.
There's a shitload of drama now.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the episode. It's just a little, not cliche, but just like, of course, in Vikings memory, or in the final moments of this show, we're gonna get like random drama for and it's like that's what the show is. It is a drama, so there has to be stuff going on like this. But like, I don't know, it just feels a little
more of the same.
More of the same, and just like, of course, Ivar's getting betrayed by Vitzerk. Ivar's trying to betray Oleg. Uba's trying to betray both these guys at the same time. Like, now all of these characters that we really don't care about, that's running running the main the center of this whole like Viking story for the most part has been Kattegat.
Yeah.
And it's like now just filled with characters that are, I like Gunhild, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's filled with other characters that are relatively new to the show though, so we just like don't really
We don't know them.
We don't know them all that well till it really like I don't feel as invested with Eric just now. Eric randomly, I get it, it's Vikings. Vikings are not good people and they are conniving, ambitious, all that. But like the fact that Eric is so like, yes, Mr. Bjorn, I love you, and I wish to be as great of a man as you are. And then as soon as he's dead, he's like, I'm gonna fuck his wife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take his other wife. I'm gonna cause chaos and Kattegat. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to bring stability or seize a power move?
I'm gonna take his kingdom too.
Yeah, it's
it looks like it's headed that way.
like you're lucky that Ivar didn't come back and fucking castrate you. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a little annoying. But I will say I'm interested equally in Ube and Ivar and Vitsirk's. Like, Ivar and Vitsirk's story is interesting to me just because there's a lot of moving parts of what's going on.
Yeah.
And Ube's, it's just weird because that whole Floki storyline has just kind of been like awkward and
it's all over the place.
It's
didn't
disassociated.
Yeah,
we don't know where it's gonna fall.
Yeah. I feel like the way this show's gonna end, because at least what we know from history is like the Vikings die, like the age of the Vikings ends and like Christianity and people take over. I feel like what's gonna happen is that the Viking like Kattegat is gonna crumble. Ube is gonna be successful and moving on, and then Ivar and Vitsirk are both gonna like be finished by the Ruse and all that, so like I feel like that's the route that it'll take, because that, like, really at the end of the day, Ube is the only one that's gonna like survive all of this. I just don't see any of them like really making it out. So
Ube's story is like a murder mystery, but just keeps getting dragged on.
Even though I'm not interested particularly in like Eric because he's new, and Gunhild because she's rather new, and the wife who was Bjorn's and got taken by Harold, they're new characters, yes, but because they're technically the last of the chessboard, I'm curious to see what the final pieces standing will be. And will there be any pieces left? Like, and yeah, I guess Ube's is the most promising, but I'm actually more interested in Ivar right now.
I agree.
Those are the two I like.
Only because, like, obviously this show was History Channel. It's never really necessarily been history, so like I know, like I'm not sure about the other brothers, but like I know how Ivar's demise is, and I'm just curious to see, will the show go that route? Will he even be dead by the end of this show? Will, I don't know anything about Ube and Vitsurg, but I knew about Sigurd and Ivar because I'd read up on them prior when I took a Vikings class. I'm just curious to see, like, how far will they go with those? Will the show, like, be true to history? But I also don't expect it because the show's not really been completely faithful to being accurate.
Yeah.
Despite all of that, like I'm most interested in the Kiev story because it seems like there's the most stakes involved. Like there's Ivar's life, there's the kid's life, and there's Vitsurg's life. There's three somewhat main characters of the current show that I'm interested in, and I don't technically want them to die.
Yeah.
And then we have this whole thing with the girl that's just the definition of temptation.
Loki.
Yeah. I thought Vitsurg was going to be the one who reveals the plan, or like the kid, and ended up being Ivar.
Yeah.
Well, so that was what I was going to ask you. Do you guys really think that she is just long-term goal trying to get into Ivar's head for Oleg?
Absolutely.
Or do you think that she's actually trying to help Ivar?
No.
That's the thing. Like, if it ends up being just a long con against Ivar, I would just feel like it was boring because, like, we initially that was the initial idea of what I think most viewers would assume she was.
Yeah.
A girl and that's why I wanted to ask you guys, a girl just that happens to look exactly like Freydi's. Do you think that's just the show saying this individual, like, they got the same actress, obviously. But are we supposed to think it's Oleg just went and happened to find somebody close to it?
Or reincarnation.
I don't know, it's so weird.
We didn't get to talk about it in the first episode because she wasn't in it at all, but that was one of the things I wanted to bring up. Like, I just don't really get, like, what... I mean, I guess it's open to interpretation what you assume that she is. Like, at first, like, when I watched the first part of this past season, like, I kind of thought it was, like, it was some type of, like, the gods playing tricks on him.
Yeah.
But then... It feels almost like it's part of Oleg's plan, but it's like how... There's just... I don't know how they would know that. You know what I mean? Like, how they would know that she... It would be different.
How would he know what she exactly looked like to be able to tease Ivar that way?
It would be different if it was like, if he got a blonde girl that was just short, petite, and pretty. Yeah. That could be like, oh, like, you kind of remind me of my girl. Yeah. But the fact that they picked a girl that looked exactly like her real actor, real actress, but made her with black hair. It just, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't really know what we're supposed to take away from it.
Well, when you were saying, like, the gods playing trick, I thought of, I think it was season 3, where I think it was Aslog who was being tempted by, like, the god, like the Warhammer god or whatever he was. You know, the guy I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He was from Lost or whatever.
Yeah.
The big dude was, like, a literal... I'm assuming a literal god, or like we were supposed to perceive him as a guy who's working miracles or whatever.
Yeah, he had like a sun in his hand, right?
Yeah, well, he was able to calm Ivar, who had a lot of pain. Like, he would go into Ivar's
heal
chambers
him,
and, like, calm him. And so they were I don't know if the show was trying to just, like, say he was a healer and, like, people were perceiving him as a supernatural guy, or if, like, we're supposed to interpret that as supernatural.
I thought we were supposed to interpret that he actually, like, was a god.
Yeah.
He was just traveling and visiting.
And because the show has gone that route at times, and like we said, it's hard to decipher because they leave it open for interpretation, I'm wondering, like, by the end of this, what's her actual name? Not Frades, but Frades 2.0. Katya? Will Katya be like a Loki? Like, this is the big trick. Ivar's committed all these terrible deeds. He's proclaimed himself as a god. Is that heathenistic to the gods? And now this is the big trick on him.
Yeah.
The big trick that will ultimately lead to his demise. Like, I'm wondering, because
that would be cool.
Yeah, well, it would be cool.
No, I'm pretty sure in the first part she did something like this, and she tried to seduce him, and he turned her away.
Yeah,
and she had blonde hair too.
I don't remember if she had blonde hair or not, but I do remember her. She tried to seduce him once, and it didn't really.
And he basically said, like, I can't perform.
I seriously, yeah.
Like, it's not a joke. I actually can't do that.
Well, that's another little graphic for our viewing audience, but
if you guys are watching this, you guys watch this show.
Yeah, but still, like, how the hell is he not, like, what?
How is he able to perform now?
Yeah, how is he, like, what is it, impotent? Is that the right? No,
I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know if it's like has he ever? Because if he's a cripple, down below the waist. Sorry, audience. If he's a cripple, like, it doesn't necessarily mean like it can't happen. He doesn't have control over it, right?
Well, okay.
I don't know.
Well, wouldn't there be absolutely no blood going to your legs at that point below your waist?
I think so, because then your legs would be really bad.
No, he still gets blood because if he didn't get blood, his legs would be dead. He would have to get them cut off.
He wouldn't even be able to stand. I think the bones would crumble without like all the necessary blood flow. I'm pretty sure Ivar in history had brittle bones syndrome, which means you can technically stand, but your bones are so fragile that under a certain amount of pressure, they'll it's like there's somebody in the show that has
Mr. Glass.
Yeah, there's somebody. Yeah, and so
Unbreakable.
But like that I'm pretty sure that's all your bones, though. It's not just like your legs. So
yeah.
Well, that was Mr. Glass. Yeah. Every single one of his bones, if he fell, they'd break.
But I don't remember if they actually had sex or like just didn't work out. And she's like, "Don't worry, the gods will give us a baby."
That's what I thought it was.
So, regardless, why does it work now? That's all I'm confused.
Well, then, if that in that
unless
case,
she's that hot,
no. Then maybe he's not fertile.
He couldn't be hard though. That was the thing that he got made fun of because you remember he tried to have sex with one of the handmaidens early on, and that's why he hated Sigrid because he knew that he called it in that scene. He's like, "Oh, it's because
you're not the man at all," or whatever he said.
Are you boneless?
Yeah.
Yeah, this scene is so good.
Enough of Ivar's.
I'm done talking about dicks.
Enough of Ivar's physical issues. A lot of other people had their chance.
Very good physical.
So we got Eric, and I'm very confused because we don't know him. Like it's I feel like it's not even worth trying to figure out and just let it play out because we have nothing to go on. Like he's just trying to get to the top, which is what he essentially said. He was like, he's straight up with Gunhild, like, you know what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, it's what most Vikings want. They all want to be king. Until when Ragnar showed up. Until when Ragnar showed up and says, "Who wants to be king?" and no one did it. So
they were shook.
I realized in my earlier statement when I said, "Can we get some decent men on the show?" I think Uba is the most decent man because he's been with Torvi.
Yeah, he's a stand-up dude.
He doesn't. I don't really see him as a picture-perfect father. Because even then, he kind of looks like he's like, "Yeah, how's my son doing?" Not like, "How's my boy doing?"
But he's had good moments with children too, I think.
But I mean, he took on Bjorn's kids. Like he was cool with taking care of them. While Bjorn's like, I'm just gonna go King Viking Raider.
Which one of them watched over Ivar when they were little? Didn't one of them watch over Ivar a lot?
What are you talking about? Like the brothers?
It was Ube. Ube was the eldest. He was the one who went with Vitzurg to follow Ragnar in France. And whenever the kids were together, they were,
Oh, that's right. They tracked down Floki, too. I
Yeah.
forgot that when Floki was
They
wanted.
found him in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they always
So long ago.
Ube out of secret and Vitzurg always. I think he was the one that was like the most protective of Ivar. Funny enough that Ivar kind of they screw each other after York.
And I really want to talk more about Uba's story. Like, what is going on between him and Athelstan and
well, how do you think Floki's
Flatnose?
How do you think Floki's gonna come into the story? Because
that's his last name.
I know. It's just
what is it? Shettle Flatnose?
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, Harold is Fine Hair. His last name.
I know. Flatnose is funny though.
But how do you think like Floki's obviously gonna come back at some point?
He should.
How do you think he will fit into it?
He'll already be in Greenland and be like, oh, what's
Well,
up?
No, he'll be at the Golden Land.
That's Greenland, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's the thing. So after the volcano blew up, he just called it quits and just went over there? Because if we're leaving Iceland right now. The three main guys from the story are leaving there, and I'm assuming Torvi as well. And we're going to Greenland, and then like, what will that? I can't remember in history. I'm pretty sure that is where like the rest of the Viking stuff happens, right?
That's where they all moved to.
I thought it was Iceland. You guys
also
can
in
correct me,
Canada
but-
too.
Yeah.
Bjorn's dead at this point, but somebody said Bjorn became king of Sweden.
That's the thing too. The brothers aren't really brothers in real life. They're just I thought they're just people who proclaimed to be the son of Ragnar and all just went on their own deeds to have their own riches and glory under the name so that people followed them. Let's still talk though about Greenland. End result, what do you think will come out of that? What do you think's up with this like Christian guy that seems super sketch, is going by the name Athelstan, and what do you think it'll become with the Flatnose guy?
I'm kind of worried Uba might get killed actually over there.
By both of them?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if anything, maybe Maybe Uba is just trying to catch them both doing something wrong or mischievous or whatever, deceiving, trying to catch one of the whoever connives first. He's probably going to try and off. You know what I mean? And that's what I expect at this point in the series. I just worry because he's carrying around his kids with him. So it's like, I think it would be great though if Floki was just there already, like he just moved on and like started another colony of just like, see, we found the good land. This is the one that was actually promised.
Well, like I'm just trying to think because we're going into the final episodes, like I kind of assume that there's going to be a point to everything by the end. So I'm trying to figure out what is the Ube point. And because it's a part of now the Floki story, Floki's whole thing was, let's end all this violence that we have against each other, these clans, the conniving that we see in all the other two stories. But it would be Ube who does it successfully with the two guys and then finds Floki, who is now coherently like also in the same mindset now. Let's go forward to a new age of Viking.
You don't think he'd be a seer, like we keep predicting?
Well, he could be a seer. I'm just saying like what Ube's story feels and probably should be at this point is not the pacifism route per se, but let's do things better than what we have. And it's going to be starting with the Christian guy and the Viking guy. Basically, like, let's come to an understanding. Let's stop doing what we've been doing.
Yeah.
And then Floki will be like the overseer of that, like going forward.
I don't see it in Flatnose.
Well, it's either that or they're out of the picture. They're dead by the end of the show. It's simple. It's either you come to the new understanding. It's very dictatorship, but it's like it's the new age of whatever Vikings are going to become.
I thought you were going to say something like they find the cave that we last saw Floki at, and he's become like the Game of Thrones, the Green Seer who's stuck in the
Three-eyed
tree.
Raven.
Three-eyed Raven, thank you. But Floki's like hands are morphed into the caves,
the rocks,
and he's seeing everything.
Or honestly, I was thinking about like after Pompeii when the volcano happened,
he got
ash frozen and he's just like stuck.
Wow,
that'd be kind of cool.
Laughing at the cross.
I was also gonna say like
or screaming.
Maybe the seer doesn't have eyes because he saw so much fucked up shit that he just messed up his eyes. So Floki did the exact same thing because he's tried to start this land and he saw nothing but horror.
Not to crush that theory, but I'm pretty sure the seer actually has a physical condition because
That's why
but I've seen concept that he actually has claw marks over his eyes.
That could be. I'm just saying, like I found a video of a person who documents people with rare diseases, and there's a disease where
the skin
literally folds over. The eyes are still there,
but
they're useless, and I'm pretty sure they're blind, and the skin unfolds, and then one of the kids I saw could actually like see through the skin folds. So like a lot of times in olden day culture, like because people didn't know how to perceive deformity, like they would either one call it like a curse or a blessing, and I guess it depended on where the culture fell, that they would place value on people that were perceived different. So I'm assuming for the Viking culture, because they are such a radically religious people, that they'd probably see somebody like that and it would match up to whatever they were already believing and be like, yeah, he should be like the person who we decide to be the voice, because he only has the voice to give instead of the sight, and his sight comes through his mouth. So that's what I think that's supposed to be. But to go back to your theory, I don't think Floki will have missing eyes.
They're saying Oleg was actually not a Christian, and the Kievan Ruse were all Vikings. Yeah. Ivar was the oldest brother, and Bjorn died of old age as king of Sweden.
Yeah, so I mean, like we've known this. It's very from the get go. The show has been very creative.
Rollo and Ragnar existing in the same timeline universe is just not even real, anyways. So
yeah, guys, thank you for coming out to this video. If you like Vikings, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. Get the notification bell. Prepare for all the other shows that are coming this way. We're about to do another show soon, so get ready for that. Woo! And then another show after that. Prepare yourself. Punch it.